Hello everyone to a new video. Now, this one will be a little different than my others. Maybe not really. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to react to my first gacha videos I ever did. I got 3 of them. It was supposed to be a series, but I discontinued it because I had a singing battles then, and then some time passed, and I look back at it and it was just like, no, I would have to redo it if I ever wanted to continue it. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys, right? For those who want to become a gacha tuber or something, but don't know, think they're not good enough or anything. I wanted to show you how I began, right? And I mean, you literally improve pretty fast, I would say. You have to get out of your comfort zone, of course. But yeah, I'm going to show you what I did wrong, what I could have done better, and where I did have some good things, you know? So first off, as you can see here, the first second, you can see here in that screenshot is part of my, audio thingy. So first off, not a good screenshot, right? Now, if I criticize myself, right, I'm doing it at the standards of myself. Now, if you, for example, have something like this in one of your screenshots or something, don't take it too harshly from me. It's just how I like to, my own standards, right? If you don't care about it, then it's okay. You don't have to care about it, but I care about it. So this is literally just my opinion, my standards, alright? And I just want to show you that no matter what you do at the beginning, it may suck a little, but you will improve over time, okay? Wonderful. Now then, let's start. Now, also in this screenshot, as you can see, Eris is like, excuse me, is opening her mouth, right? And Jill's like, also not opening her mouth. Like I totally missed that at the beginning. Where's the room to 208? Yeah, still not opening mouth. Now they're opening their mouth. Now, she also opened her mouth. I was like, oh yeah, I should open the mouth properly, right? But Jill's mouth is still open. Yeah. So, they got to the classroom. So Eris was the new students stuff. Of course, the classroom only consists of 4 students because what else? Of course, they became friends. Also, yeah, besties. They talked about everything, of course, because Eris trusts everyone right away. Also, I think for this pose that Eris has, I have this one stretched pose. So that's fun. She's a little chunky, which is not bad. But Jill had other plans than being her friend. Oh my god, who would have thought? I mean, look at this. Oh no, she's evil. Who would have thought? I mean, blonde hair and pink clothing. Oh, must be a bully, right? I'm sorry, I just fucking hate that. I hate that so much. I do like the designs of Jack and Mark, honestly. But why did I have to do Jill dirty? Honestly, why did I have to do that? Now then, the plan was to scare Eris. Yes, scare her. Can we just mention how fucking... Yeah, there's going to be swearing in this video, by the way. But how fucking stupid that is. I don't even remember what I was thinking when doing this, honestly. I don't even remember doing it that much, right? I know that I did it, but I don't know what was going on inside my head. I literally just watched too many other like gacha videos, and I just did it. Now thinking back to it, that's fucking bullshit. I mean, of course, right? Of course, these two can be just stupid and crazy to do this, of course. But like, it's so stupid. Anyways, they wanted to scare Eris. But Mark went too far. Of course he did. And Jack is just standing there like, yeah, because, Jack. And he slices. Now, I didn't know what was going on inside Mark's head at that point. But yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Jack is just like, oh yeah, let's get out of here. But Eris, of course, was like, I know him, because she's the main character, so she knows everything. Oh look, they're evil. Why is he pointing? I don't understand. What I love in this is just the fact that I took away the glow of her eyes to show that she's like dead inside. Because she is at that point, she's like, like Jill's friends with them, right? And he was bad for sure, and she doesn't know yet that he was also there. But she's like, oh, maybe Jill doesn't know that he's crazy. It's just like, hey, Jill, what's with Scarlet? Also, didn't open the mouth. I was too comfortable with her having the scarf over her mouth so that I didn't have to move it, so I forgot with her. And she's like, well, it's what I wanted to talk about with you, right? She wanted to tell her, like, Mark is fucking crazy. Why? I mean, I get why she didn't go to the police. She doesn't have any evidence that it was really Mark. So, like, and then she's like, you look stupid. Like any white girl would say. Now, this is just, I don't know. And her mouth is still open. And she's like, I really need to talk with you. Like not even caring about it that she like just insulted her. She's still like, yeah, about this crazy guy over here, right? And then she's like, look at this freak. She thinks someone would want to talk with her. Oh my god. I fucking hate this. I'm sorry, I hate this so much. But yeah, calling her a freak, of course, typical Polly. And they're all laughing. She's crying, and Jack's like, oh, now she's crying. I just said that, Jack. Ew. Let's get out of here. Oh my fucking god. I mean, I'm glad I didn't make them all girls, honestly. Because that would have been stupid. Honestly, because I'm gonna talk you through the character creation here, honestly. I mean, Eris is my fucking OC, one of my first OCs. Like a persona of my fucking edgy teenage self. I gotta be honest with you. She's just me, but edgy. Right? And everything. But like, why they have these names is because of this song I chose, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Fucking love that song, by the way. And like, he's singing about Jack and Jill. Like, those names come up, so I was like, perfect. And why Mark? That was because in the song there's this one thing where he sings, "Mark my words," right? And I always thought it wasn't "Mark my words," it was something else. But I always thought that Mark was like Mark, and then and then right? I didn't think it was like "Mark my words." So yeah, maybe get to that. But, oh yeah, and now you can see that something's wrong with her. Wonderful. Yes. Also, I love how, like, in the song, it sort of sounded like Later That Day, so this was perfect. What wasn't perfect is that it cut over the screenshot where they're talking to each other. What I also don't understand is why his mouth is open now. I forgot to close it probably. Of course, just like, did you really cut her? Oh my god. Yeah, no, she looks even more uglier. And her mouth is still open. Um, Also, of course, the typical like, oh my god, they look ugly. What if we like, yeah, love this. Um, and she's like, good job, and his mouth is still open, and Jack is just like that. Not moving, so you muscle, you know. Oh, and now it's where the song comes in, right? Yeah. Okay, so here you can see like Jack be lethal, Jack be slick. That's why he's named Jack. So what I don't like about this is, for one, the eyes. The eyes are a little too crazy, and the fucking mouth. This is just not her. What I do like, look at this. Their shine in the eyes are gone, which is an interesting detail, I must admit. Yeah, Jill will leave you lonely, dying in a filthy ditch. Because Jill just ran, and Mark was like, yeah, fuck this. And Jack was like, shit. Running. And there I see like, please, I didn't do anything to you. Which, I mean, kind of right. He didn't cut her. He didn't really say anything other than laugh. But it's still enough, let's be honest. Not doing something, it's still doing something, you know? So like, in the song it's like, show me how you justify, you know, like justify why I shouldn't kill you. And that's his justification, which of course, you know, doesn't count. Doesn't fucking count. If you see someone who gets bullied, you don't stand there and laugh. You fucking stop that shit right there and then. If your fucking friend tries to hurt someone with a knife or even does it, you don't just fucking stay friends with them. You go to the fucking police. You know? Help the victim maybe. You know? Just saying. Just saying. But that's his fault, his character, I guess. So now he's trying to run. What I also love is the spacing between the screenshots here. Like, it's really slow. Another thing that, you know, I improved upon. Which, of course, it's my very first gacha video. Which isn't actually as bad. I don't know. I don't really have much references to other first gacha videos. But yeah. So as you can see, she has some smoky hands here, you know. And now she has a knife. Yeah. Now she has a knife. Running into him, jumping. And now this. Did you see that? She already sliced. He's still like this, looking into the air, and suddenly there's a scar. And his eyes are closed. And they came back for him. They actually went back for him. A little late, but they did, you know? At least they're good friends. And now they're like, oh no, he's hurt. She actually did something. Oh no, it's not like I fucking slashed her face. Which also, by the way, it's healed again. But I think that was like a plot point. That it's already healed. You know, because she's not human. Right, so, yeah. Also, another thing. I made her skin so fucking pale. She looks like a fucking vampire, right? Maybe that's also why they called her ugly, because she looks like a walking corpse. Like I said, my edgy teenage self. I really was into vampires, honestly. But anyways, she's not a vampire. She's worse. Edgier. Look, now she's like, oh, maybe it'll change. Abandon all your wicked ways. I really love this song. You see, she's like being like, oh, maybe you see, like, trying to be positive and everything after slashing his eye out. She's just crying because, you know, stupid white girl. And he's just like, oh no, I don't trust you. You know? Yes. Now, you can barely see it, but her eyebrows are still like in this frowning thing, where it's like, it's like taking over her, you know. You've always been a huge piece of shit. Oh yes, you've always been a huge piece of shit. Now, the funny thing about that is the only interactions she had with him is him slicing her face and laughing at her and saying she was ugly. Which is like not much if you think about it, but okay. She's of course scared. I mean, a knife being pointed at you is not that nice though. It's, you know, yeah. I also love this. Like, it's frowned upon all 50 states. I love just, you know, I just love the song. But like, yeah. Not like she cares, but you know. Ah yes, the good old smoky smoke and transformation, you know. Just the normal things you do. Now, you can see he's actually trying to protect Jill. Like I said, they're actually really good friends, which I really liked that I gave them that, you know. And now they're running. Weird running animation. She's running too, and he's just gonna wake up. I'm pretty sure he just played dead, let's be honest. Who wouldn't? I would like play dead or conscious as well, you know. And like now she stopped it and he's just like looking like shit, she's coming, like why are you stopping? And Jill's like, it's a dead end. And he's like, oh shit. Please don't kill me. How are you only thinking of yourself? And she's just like, don't kill me, you know, only thinking of yourself. Then again, show me how you justify, and he's like, I'm sorry about cutting you. That's his justification, that he's sorry now. I just really like this. But there you go. Like, listen, mark my words one day, right? And I really thought it was like this. Listen, mark my words one day, right? Well, it's supposed to be mark my words one day. You get it. That is words. And now Jack is coming, like, I got you. Just throwing her into the ground, which kind of makes sense. He of course takes away the knife, which also makes sense, and she's just like, what is happening? Like, I thought I was supposed to be a demon here, like, how are they defeating me? And he's just like, bang. And I really didn't like the eyes there, but it's just my personal preference, you know? Like, looks a little too crazy. But yeah, he just picked her, she's unconscious, and transforming back. She's still crying and looking dead inside. Love that for her. And that was the first video. Now, this was a roller coaster. But yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Funny enough, I do remember being like finding gacha videos, watching them and being like, oh, this is so cool, I could do that with my OCs, right? Literally downloading the app, like designing my OCs, finding a song and be like, yes. Literally without any planning, I just did that whole thing, right? Like, I fucking improvised the whole time. Which I must admit, pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Like, pat on the back for myself, right? But like, yeah. So I did that video, and then I was like, okay. Now, literally while I was making the end, I was like, you know what? This could go on. And so, there's a second video. Now, isn't that fun? Now then, as you can see, a new song and everything. And yeah, let's just get into it. So like, you know, she's somewhere dreaming. Now you can see her in a child form. Now isn't that nice? And she still looks like a vampire. Love that for her. Love it. Yeah. And here we got Sarah, her sister. Now, if you saw my like newer videos, you might remember Eris and Sora, right? And if you look really carefully, you might see Eris, Sora. It's literally the same name, just turned around. I really thought I was clever with that. Literally. But I do like the name Eris, let's be honest, I do like it. It's a cool name. Cool name. But yeah, here's her sister. Wanna see my magic again? Yeah, alright. Just, burning. Also, why is her mouth still open? Some questions. Yeah. Oh, that was awesome, sis. You improved. And burning things. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I want to do that too. I'm sure you have even cooler magic than me, because Sora is a fucking legend, right? She's the best sister ever. Fucking love her. She's so fucking supportive. She will literally beat anyone's ass for you. If she likes you, of course, but fucking love her. Really? Absolutely. Yes, fucking legend. Sora's actually my very first OC. Sort of. I mean, Sora was like Eris. It was literally just Eris. But her name was Sora at that point. But then I named her Eris and Sora was then another character. There's a whole, like, fucking origin of all my, like, my stuff. Yeah. Anyways. So she woke up. It's like, where the fuck am I? Oh well. Still don't know where I am. Yeah, where am I? Why did the memory come up again? To show that it wasn't just a dream, it was a memory, right? And then she's like, oh well. Like saying, well, being like, fuck it, I'm going back to sleep. Now, this is just great. I hate just the fucking cliche that everyone is a bully. Like, literally everyone, right? I mean, look at those two. Also, why is, like, her stuff all pink again? Can I just stop doing that? My god, I mean, honestly, I think, yeah, like, it's like, I'm not like other girls. Look, she's wearing blue and gray. She's wearing pink. Oh my god, I'm not like other girls. I fucking hate it, but yeah. Hey, look at that girl over there. That she like looking. This is the best part also. Why is she just staring at the kitty? Like literally, I was like thinking. I remember thinking about like, okay, they need to bully her so that I can show that her sister is a fucking legend, right? And so I was like, okay, why would they bully her? And then I was like, they're just stupid. And then I fucking did this. I was like, wait, Eris isn't moving. Like, what is she even doing with that fucking kitty plush, right? And so it's like, yeah, she's just staring at it. Honestly, sounds like Eris. She has some problems. I don't know, but she's weird. Let's chase her away. And she's like, oh, what a nice kitty. I have to stare at for some minutes. Yeah, let's be bullies. Still her mouth is open, which can make sense, right? If she's laughing while going over there. Hey, you! Look how angry he is all of a sudden. Like the whole time they're just really happy. Now he's like, hey, you! Fucking hell. And she's of course like, yeah, oh my god, people are talking to me? Friends? Because, yeah. Go away. Why? Literally, why? Doesn't make sense. Because you're weird. Yeah, I really love it. And she's like, I'm sorry, but I can't go. Now, because she says that is that Zora told her to wait here for her. So she can't go away because, like, then Zora will be like, where the fuck are you? So, yeah. We don't care. Yeah, just go away. What I do like about it is that I made it a girl and a boy again. Because I really don't like having it with, like, genders. Like, oh yeah, the girls are mean to other girls. Or, like, the boys are mean to other girls. Like, no, it can literally be both. Especially with children. Fucking hell. We're not talking about adult men, right? Right. That's another topic. But anyways. I mean, there are still fucking bitches out there, let's be honest. Adult women can be oof. I mean, well, humans are just shitty, let's be honest. But anyways, let's continue. And there was like, I'm sorry, like, I mean, literally. She's just sitting there and they're like, you're weird, get out of here. But I can't go. Leave me alone. Stop crying, baby. Yeah, I'm sorry. And so it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, I'm about to slam dunk them. Hey, you two, what did you do to my sister? It's a good question, right? Like, yeah. Nothing. Then why is she crying, bitch? Oh my god. I don't believe you. Apologize. Yeah. Also, maybe if you can see, her eyes are redder now. Alright. No, and she's like, fire. It kind of looks like the kitty is on fire. But yeah, I love how she's like fire. And then looks at just like, oh my god, it's fire. It's not like, oh shit, where did the fire come from? It's just like, oh no, fire. They just look sad. They don't look scared, they just look sad. I apologize, that was to empathize, yeah, that was to empathize that, like, her voice, like, is now a little different, like, deeper, like, demonic. Alright. And he's like, okay, I'm sorry. Me too. Now go. Yes. Must say, this is actually pretty good reaction, I must admit. Pretty okay reaction. And she stopped crying. And look how fucking sweet is she. I fucking love her. Everything alright? And she's like, yeah, thank you. Now this is a great part, right? No problem, I always be there to protect you, right? Keep that in mind. And like, promise. Yes. Now another time skip. To them being older. She just, finished like class or something. Obviously, Zora's not mad at me for taking so long, or maybe was at the toilet, I don't fucking know. What's also interesting, what's also a little detail that I really liked, was like, you saw, like, as a child, like, I guess as a toddler child, young child, she had pigtails. And now as a kind of older child, she also has pigtails, but in high school, she has short hair. That's interesting. But yeah. Better hurry! Oh yeah, also, her outfit choice. She was much more colorful back then. I'm just, saying because I really like that character development. Now why her character developed that way, you're going to see now. So she's outside and she just sees her fucking sister being held by some random man. Like, let me go! And he's just like, a syringe. And she's just like, yeah, don't care. And she's, what do I do? Which, literally, like, at this point they're like in elementary school, right? So she's like, what do I do? What is going on? And he's like, yeah, just poked her, and now she's falling asleep. And she was like, no. She looks so sad. She doesn't look scared. She just looks sad. Like, my fucking expressions. But yeah, they just take her. Now she looks scared, but a little too scared. Oh my god. But yeah, she just runs after them. Like, stop. And then, no, they drove away, right? Now, can we just mention, these men just abducted a little girl in front of another girl, right? Now, there was a witness. Now, of course, you could say, okay, like, no one is going to believe her and no one's going to find them, right? But still, I don't know. And she's sad, of course. Right. Now, another time skip, till later. You see, this is her mom, right? And her hair is actually open, which is another sign of character development. Because normally she would have had them in pigtails or something, but no, it's open now. And she has also some darker clothing. And as you can see, the policeman is here like, I'm sorry to inform you that your daughter was found dead. This is a sassy policeman, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, he's lying. He's just a liar. Her body is in an unpleasant state. I don't suggest that you see her. Yeah, because she isn't dead. But they're like, shit. Yeah, I don't want to see that. The mother, of course, is like, what about the murderer? We haven't found anything yet, but I promise that we are doing everything in our might. Yeah, no. You're not even the real police. And I was like, it's all my fault because she didn't do shit. But what could she have done? Right? I mean, fucking two men with a fucking syringe where like some stuff is in there. Like, no. Yeah. Now, another thing that I really like is that I actually made the mother nice. Right? Because I could have gone the whole route of the mother being like, yeah, it's your fault. I wish you would have been taken than her, But no, the mother is nice. Don't blame yourself. I'm happy that you're right. It's a fucking normal mother. Right? Not like, you're a hated child. I always hated you. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying those mothers don't exist, but I don't want to call them mothers. No, those are just bitches. Let's be honest. Not even the good kind of bitches. Right? But yeah. We'll get through this together. Look, fucking love this mother. Fucking legend. And we woke up again. Now, she's crying, of course, because of the memories. Now, why she's looking there is because it's supposed to be a door here. And like she hears like something rattling at the door, so she looks at it. Now she's standing up like, okay, someone's about to come in. Don't fucking care, stop crying. Also, this is yeah, not good. Based. And like she's just like with the back to him like, yeah, fuck this. And angry. Look at that pouty face. Now, what I think is going on here? Like, he says you're finally awake. And why she looks scared is because of his suit. Now, if you may remember, when Sora was taken, they had the exact same suit. So she's like, wait, I know that from somewhere. Yep, that suit. Also, his mouth is open. And he's like, are you hungry? And of course she's like, where the fuck am I? Because fucking hell. Not even asking how she is. But he actually answers her. Now, isn't that nice? You're in a research center. Where specializes on abnormal powers. Which makes sense, right? And she's like, they took my sister. Because it now clicked in her brain. She knows that suit. These guys took her sister to the research center of abnormal powers, and her sister could do fucking fire. That is not normal. But yeah. And now she's like, you will pay because, you know, anger issues. But yeah, she's trying to do a Kamehameha. No, she's trying to summon the weapon again. As you can see, it's not working. It takes you a long time to realize it's not working, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't work. She's still trying. And now her energy is gone, like sucked out of her. He's smiling because he's like, haha, good. And he's like, every drop of your powers will be drained because of these bracelets. And she's like, take them off. Why should I? Why should he? I will kill you if you don't. Try, you won't get far. Anyways, are you hungry or not? I won't eat anything from you murderers. Why murderers? You killed my sister. Who? My sister Sarah. Wait, she's your sister? Yeah. Interesting. The boss will be pleased to hear that. Now, I guess I just, you know, what are you talking about, Detroit? You will soon find out. But now it's time for your first test. What tests? So, there's a lot to unpack here, right? So, like, she thought her sister was dead, so of course she thought they were the ones who murdered her sister. But they didn't. Like I said, the policeman was lying. And so they now know that she's the sister of Sora. Which is also kind of funny, because they should have known that beforehand, because they should have looked at her fucking family history. Technically, you know, they really should have known that. They should have known her. They should have known Eris. Because honestly, they took Sora, and what they should have done, which makes sense, was like, look at her family, because, you know, it might be genetic. And if she has a fucking sister, which, by the way, was also supposed to be her twin sister, then she could also have something. So technically, they should have known. Technically, maybe they could have even stalked her, right? But at least they should have known who she is and that she's related to her. I'm just saying, right? But I must say, this was also a good reveal that the sister isn't dead. That everything you just saw was a lie. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't bad, but it could have been better. But yeah, and now tests. Now, this is a research center. Of course, you know, they're gonna do tests. But let's continue on to the last video of the series. The plan. So, they're going out to the test. And she's like, this looks like the other room, because, you know, I used the same background, and I was like, yeah, let's just mention that so that people don't get confused, you know. And he's just like, bye, good luck. What? He's gone. What is that? There are more. Now, You might wonder what these are. You might see that they do have horns. Now, these are shadows. Like, they're sort of like demons, but they're not really their own creature. They were created by a shadow demon, and they're like you know, stronger than the average human. But they can get killed pretty easily, like a human could. So they're just stronger, you know. Yeah, and they're just attacking her. And Eris was like, yeah, shit, I'm gonna die here. And then fire. Oh my god, it's fire. Who could that be? Just burning it all. The smoke. You could have thought it was from the fire of them like burning, you know, like the smoke coming from the fire, but it wasn't. That happens when you kill one of the shadows. They, you know, return to smoke because they're like smoke. But yeah. Anyways, so she's just standing there like, what the fuck? Like, she's just dead inside, as you can see. And she's just going at it. Slash. Slash. As you can see, disappearing in smoke. Now, they see each other, and she was like, Sora? Like, I remember thinking of like, should they recognize them, like, each other right away? And she did, I would say. Even though her hair color has changed. Now, she didn't dye her hair. Like, they didn't dye her fucking hair. that would have been a little weird. It actually changed because of, like, all the experiments and tests they did on her. So her powers actually, like, you know, went, like, to her hair. You know what I mean. Like, changed her hair a little. Now, something I don't understand, as you can see, she has the same bracelets as her, right? So that means she shouldn't be able to use her powers, but she is. Now, that could have several reasons. One, her powers like got stronger and she can use them a little better. Or two, they actually like turned the braces off so that she could use them. And she didn't notice that her braces are actually off, you know. It's like a shock collar, honestly, like you can just turn it on and off with a remote control, but yeah. Yeah, she's like, oh my god, my sister, and she's like, Eris, you know, running to her, disappearing her weapon. Now, it is quite a trend in this that they can summon the weapons, right? So that's fun. And they hug, because, you know, haven't seen each other for years. Also, another thing I want to mention, she actually had the same outfit on Eris had at the beginning. Like this. She had a like white t-shirt and white pants. But because of the fire, she burned everything. So it's just a nice little detail. Also, her skin is too white. Why did I do this? Fucking hell. Yeah. But they hug it out. Now, the thing that really bothers me is, instead of being like, what are you doing here? Because, like, she doesn't know that she has powers. I mean, of course, she could, like, be like, oh yeah, I guess you got your powers too and you're here now. Like, they caught you, right? She could be like that, but still, it's a little, I don't know. I mean, I get that I had to do it for, like, the song, since, you know, the song is going. But still. But yeah, she's like, listen, I have a plan to get out of here, but I need your help. Like, she was prepared. And I was just like, yeah, sure, what is it? Like, I just got here. I just, you know, met you. She just found out that her sister is actually alive after giving herself the fault of her death. There's just not enough emotion here. And she just whispers and she's like, oh my god, that is the best plan I've ever heard. Because she's fucking natural. Also, funny thing, their names are not over their heads anymore, which is very interesting. And you think that'll work. Now, as you can see, she's not looking at her, she's looking somewhere else. And that is because there are actually cameras there in the fucking test room, because of course they want to see how they do. And she's looking at the camera, trying to like not be too suspicious. I mean, kind of makes sense that they're talking to each other, since they're, sisters, but like, I don't know. It's just, yeah. And she's like, yep, because she's very confident. And I was like, alright, got nothing else to lose. After the test. Come on. Getting back to her cell. Okay, wait. What was that? Did you see that? What? Look at that. Why is he smiling like that? What? What? I don't remember why he's smiling like that. I don't like that. I mean, a normal smile, okay, but this was supposed to be like the really scary smile. So, I don't get it. That is scary. Okay. And then like at Mark's house, because they're also there. Now then, can we just look at the characters here? Now he still has the scar, which apparently hurt his eye so bad that he doesn't have an eye anymore, which kind of makes sense, okay. I don't quite remember what he wore before, but yeah, normal outfit. Now about her. I complained that I gave her like a full pink outfit to make her look like a bitch, right? Which is stupid if you think about it, because not like other girls. But now she's wearing blue, which is very interesting. She also doesn't have the bow in her head, in her hair anymore. It's just also the whole outfit is blue. Why did I always have like, look at this? He has green and blue. He has like blue and gray ish, but she has blue. Yeah, there's a trend going on here. Jack is like, what actually happened to her? She got sent to some research center. Now, the fact that they know that, like, who told them that, right? I mean, they did call the police, right? And talked about what happened. But like, they wouldn't tell them that she was sent to a research center, would they? I mean, it wouldn't have been the best course of action for that organization who like gets like people with abnormal powers to like say, oh yeah, like you just were scared, like she's just a normal human, but we will take care of her, like you won't see her again, instead of saying like, oh yeah, we trust you, we believe you, we're gonna send her to a research center about that. Like, this doesn't make sense. And Jack is like, hey Mark, can you maybe look that up? So Mark looks it up, While he's looking it up, Jill's like, Jack, is something wrong? I just have a bad feeling. Now, what is it? It's not an official research center. Now, the funny thing about this one was, that means they got a name of a research center she was supposed to be at. And he googled it for a few seconds. And it's not an official research center. Now, I can't remember if it was like that he didn't find it, or that he actually like hacked into the system and found out that's like not, open to public in a few seconds. This doesn't make sense. Okay. And so yeah, something's wrong here. Who knows what they're doing to her? Now you care. But look at that. Character development. She's not worrying about her. Suddenly, she wears blue. Fucking hate that. Why did I do that? Like, there was some unconscious decision there. But should we really care? She wanted to kill us. Now, that is good that I mentioned that, because it doesn't make sense that the character development is like this now. I mean, but we really did her wrong. Like, I get that they, like, maybe looked back at it and, like, were like, you know what? It was really shitty of us to, like, do this, right? Maybe, like, after they, So it makes sense that they're like, okay, that was stupid, right? Now they're kind of justifying her actions. I mean, all she did was, like, take away an eye of Jack, who can now wear an eye patch and has a cool scar, so, not that bad. But, like, still, it's a little, I don't know. This character development is just happening too fast. And now she's like, I feel so guilty. Then let's break out. Yes. So, kind of makes sense, I guess, because, like, they now feel guilty. That, like, because of them, for once she revealed that she isn't a normal human, and now she's caught in, like, a research center, which, like, is bad. So, they're like, yeah, let's break her out, because we teenager can totally do something there. Fucking hell. And Mark is supposed to, like, nod. I don't know what kind of nod that was. Kind of looked like he had a stroke, but, happens. Then the next day, she's just sitting in a cell, and someone's coming in, and she says, oh, just like Sora said. Now, there's this kid coming in, who you can see doesn't have any bracelets, but also doesn't look normal, as you can see with his eyes. He's just standing up, and he's just introducing himself. Hey, I'm Damon, you? I'm Alice. What are your powers? I'm not sure. I see. I really wanted to know what your sister could do. Also, what is this with the text? Like, come on, you can better read it. And she's like, why is he so sad about this? Fucking love that face for her. This is literally her normal face. This is her whole personality, honestly. But yeah. Yeah. You wanna play? Yes. And what do you wanna play? How about hide and seek? Yes, that's my favorite game. Alright, I play with you on one condition. What is it? Take off these bracelets. But my father told me to never do that. Now, I mean, I for one know exactly who his father is and what is going on, right? I just find it interesting from, like, the viewer point of view. You would be like, okay, this kid is running around in a fucking organization who holds, like, people who have abnormal powers, right? He doesn't have bracelets. He's just running around freely, right? Wondering about the powers of others. And now saying, but my father told me to never do that. So his father must be some important person who works there. At least that would be something I would think as a viewer. Right. Then just take off one pair. I don't know. Then I'm not going to play with you. Wait, I'll take them off. Alright. But don't tell anyone. I won't. Can we play now? Yeah, you're the secret. Oh yeah. How long should we play? Let's make it interesting. Count to 300. So she has 300 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. As you can see, he's not really smart. And very childish. Yeah. So he's gone though. And she's like, yeah, freedom. Because he also left the door open, by the way, but you know. And this guy is, of course, just standing in the hallway, like, yeah. What are you doing? I just love the confidence in this guy. Like, really, like, what are you doing? And, her powers activate. Show me where the control room is. And she controls his mind. Yes, please follow me. And that was it. Yeah. So, apparently part of her power is to control people. Very interesting. Yeah, so let's go back. Now this guy, little demo over here, also one of my C's, of course, right? Like he literally goes around to every new subjects they have, like the people they get, to see what their powers are and stuff. Of course, he's actually allowed to do that, right? You would think, is that such a good idea, right? But he was actually, it was actually he was given the task from his father. He was like, yeah, go in there and ask them, about personal stuff, So he was supposed to be a friend to them. Of course, he doesn't know that he's being used. He just thinks oh yeah, new friends, because fucking childish. But he isn't younger as Eris, so he's the same age, if anything. But I mean, he isn't really human. But that's that's another thing. Anyways. So he was supposed to go there and make friends with them, so they trust him, so they tell him everything, so that they have more information about them, which makes sense. Of course, this doesn't work with everyone, but with some of them. I mean, honestly, if you're stuck there doing tests and stuff, and everyone is not that. I mean, they're not really that mean, honestly. I mean, the one guy asked her twice if she was hungry, right? It's not that mean, but it's still having someone who distracts you from that, because normally you're all alone in your cell. The only time someone talks to you is if there are tests or something, which is not great if there are tests, but so it is a good strategy. But yeah. Now, reasons why I discontinued it. For one, didn't like the beginning, as you can see. Yeah, the characters and stuff. There's some work to be done. Two, I'm using my OCs here. Now, this is not their main story, right? They have a totally different story. And this was 3 years ago. So, they changed a lot. So, yeah. This was supposed to be in a sort of AU of my OCs. Just to make it interesting for the gacha people. But yeah. Yeah. So I stopped doing it. Because also, like I said, I then had the singing battles, which took a lot of time to make. And about the singing battles, you might be hey, by the way, where are the next singing battles? Because it was the biggest thing on my channel. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I really lost the energy to do them. It's just not fun anymore. Like in the beginning, it was fun. It was like accomplishing and satisfying when you're done with it and everything, right? But ever since like the views plummeted, which I try to not let it affect me because I wanted to do YouTube for like myself to like be my creative output. But you know, it will affect you. It will. Um, it's not like I don't have ideas. I already have everything planned out. I just have to make it, but I just don't have the energy or time for it. I mean, technically I would have time, but I could also use the time for something else. So, there's that. Right now I'm just trying to find out what to do. I did start a new series, my OC series, which there's right now only one episode out. The second one is actually already uploaded and stuff. I just have to make a fucking thumbnail, but procrastinating. It's just a fucking thumbnail and a description, right? I fucking hate making descriptions. I don't know why. It's not like I do much with them, I don't write that much into it, but still. But yeah. So I don't know when I'll be making the next one. Honestly, Gacha in itself, I'm kind of bummed out with it. Especially since there are no like new updates coming to Gacha Club and everything. So yeah, I'm trying to like give you other content that is easy to make, like the Sims 4 series and stuff like that. It's easy to make, easy to cut, and everything. So yeah. I'm also still trying to get up my speed paint channel since, I have to admit I have too many different like things on my channel, which is a problem. So I wanted to make an art channel, which I already have the art channel, but I haven't uploaded anything there yet because I have speed paints, but I'm just too lazy to, edit them and everything. So yeah, it's always hard with like the songs and stuff. Because I also kind of wanted to like use non-copyrighted songs to actually like get a little money out of it. But yeah, so this is the situation right now. Just really unmotivated to do anything. But it's always nice to look at my old stuff. Sometimes it actually inspires me. But not as much for me to actually do something. Which does sound pretty sad. But yeah, that is it for now. If you want me to react to any of my other stuff, then just tell me in the comments. If you want me, I did have a series where I reacted to like other people's videos. I guess I could do that again because it was pretty easy to make, so if you want me to react to other people's videos, like that are not your own, that are like, I don't know, other gacha creators or something, I could do that. Probably. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. If you want me to play a game or something, I guess just tell me what you want to see, I guess. Since at this point, my whole channel is not about like the content I make, it's more about myself. So I would do a lot of different things. The only similarity between them is that I am in there. So if you are subscribed to my channel for gacha stuff or something, like, don't be waiting on it. I may do some gacha stuff in the future again, but you should be on my channel because of me. At this point, I'm being honest here, because yeah, I'm not good at being on one thing. So if you watch this far, then you know what? Then say watermelon in the comments if you watched this far, so that I know that you watched this far. Unless you skipped to this point. Right? Then, if you skipped, then say dry melon in the comments. I'm not gonna be mad at you. You know, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah. You know, just so everyone's included. I don't even know how many people are going to watch this video, but you know. Right. Now then, I guess this is everything. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video, whatever it will be.